Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I wanted to do another review. Well, not even so much of a review, but I just kind of want to do a demonstration. I want to show you guys a pipe is what I want to do. Made by a guy named Brian Mokel. His name on the pipes is his brand name is BPM Pipes. Made in America by hand in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Now, admittedly, I'm a fan, and I'm not going to tell you how he makes the best pipe on planet Earth, and I'm not going to say how his pipes are cheap, because they're not. But here's the thing about him. I don't think he's made 100 pipes yet. And I could be mistaken about that, but the main tagline I want you guys to take away from this is, I want you guys to keep an eye on this guy, BPM Pipes. He's got a website. I'll link it in the description down below. I've bought a total of 4 pipes from him. Not only because I like the way they look, or I commissioned them for a certain reason. And I have another video about these 3 that are on the board here in front of you. But I think that he's an up-and-comer. I think this is going to be somebody who's going to be a great pipe maker in the future. You know, the only thing separating anybody from being a novice to being a master is time and practice. You know, it's all about that learning curve. He's delivering in a lot of those categories. You know, he's been providing really good wood and really good drilling, and all of his pipes pass a pipe cleaner, and all of them smoke without gurgling, and they all just behave. I like his pipes. I'm a fan. So, you know, real quick, I know I've mentioned these in another video, but this was, which one? This one was the first BPM pipe I ever got. It was just, I asked for a billiard with a tapered stem. He had this made, and I bought it. It's got a little bit of a flat on it, which I like, and it kind of sits. I mean, this is a soft thing, but pipe smokes, fantastic. This is a machine for me. He uses a Delrin tenon on an acrylic stem this time. It's chamfered. The drilling, let's see if I can highlight that for you guys. I don't know, can I open the exposure here? You see the drilling now? Dead center. Let's put it in the bowl here. You guys can see that where it comes out. Centered at the bottom. Great smoking pipe. Delrin tenon works great. He did funnel the button end. You know, fairly thin, you know, for a off-the-shelf stem that he fitted. My dog is determined to get in every video. It's hysterical. So this was the first one I got. The second one I got, I commissioned another billiard. This pipe here, just a billiard. I think the shaping on this one is rather phenomenal. This one, I was really happy with the shape of the billiard, the bowl end. I specifically wanted an extreme flat sort of darn thing would sit. I like pipes that sit. I wanted a saddle stem. Again, it's an acrylic stem. He worked on the button. He funneled it and stuff. This one has a Delrin tenon as well. Nice and snug. Good drilling on that side. Let's take a look here. Can you see? Where does it come out? Right at the bottom center of the bowl. See that? So, again, another great pipe. This pipe smokes amazing. Just so you guys know, this finish being as glossy as it is, it's rather garish. He did not do that. That's my fault. When the pipe came, it had an almost semi-gloss, more of a matte finish. And while beautiful, it wasn't standing up to me handling it. It was just getting filthy, and I couldn't wipe it clean. And so I actually put this coat of shellac on it. So I don't want you guys to think that was him. But this was all, he rusticated this by hand. Third pipe I got from him, I'm a fan of his work. Third pipe I got, I wanted something very bent, specifically for driving, with a bowl that tilts away from me. So he made this pipe. Again, the drilling is pretty goddamn good. Delrin tenon, acrylic stem again. Now, he does work with vulcanite. That's the next thing I'm going to show you. But, you know, again, he did work on this. This one, he opened up quite a bit, actually. Sorry, come on. And it's got kind of like a flatter oval shank there. This is like a wire brush finish. Very, you know, more of a matte finish. But it does resist my fingerprints and stuff. And I do smoke this pipe. It's a load of fun to smoke. Come on. Passes a pipe cleaner. And you can see she just, right at the bottom of the bowl. Look at that. In fact, you can see the trench there. that's good drilling, you know. Now, this here, this is the purpose of this video. I started out the conversation with him. I said I wanted a bulldog because I'm crazy about bulldogs. I wanted a bent bulldog. I wanted a Morta bent bulldog with a Cumberland stem, and I had all these plans and stuff. And I wanted him to make something original that he hadn't done before. I wanted him to challenge himself. And he hadn't worked with Morta quite yet. I think he's done one or two Morta pipes. He hasn't done a lot of them. So he said, you know, let's make something in briar first, and then if we like it, then we'll go to Morta. I said, yeah, absolutely, you know. Then as he was making the pipe, or designing it rather, he was talking about other shapes he hadn't done. And he had not done an egg, you know, yet. What I would consider a real egg, you know, something really curved. And as we were talking, I said, you know what, do an egg Morta. And so he was comfortable with that idea. So he made the first one out of briar with a scrap piece of vulcanite he had. And when he made the pipe, it wound up being one of the best pipes he ever made out of briar. And he said, you know, it's better than just a scrap piece for test. He goes, do you want to buy it? And I said, absolutely. And I bought it. And so here we go. This is a bent egg from BPM pipes. Now, this is an entirely handmade pipe. And considering that this wasn't like a piece of expensive plateau, this is a gorgeous piece of wood. I mean, it's just beautiful. I mean, there may be some defects in the wood, but I mean, who cares? This is a beautiful piece of wood. I mean, look how interesting all that is on the side of the pipe. Let's see here. A little bit of cross grain up top. This in the front. Just a fabulously interesting pipe to look at. Beautiful finish, silky smooth. The reflections are straight all the way around it. Stem fitment, I mean, you know, if we put you guys know this trick, right? Put a piece of white, look at the stem fitment, there's no area, there's no gap. It's perfectly straight. Now this stem is a departure from his normal work. It's completely, well, it's not a departure, but he uses a lot of blanks. This is completely handmade. This is vulcanite, and I wanted vulcanite specifically, and I wanted it bent, and he did this. He completely made this stem. This is a complete hand cut stem, which I'm very proud of him for doing. Looks great. Look at the reflection of my chandelier in the stem. Look how perfect that is. Now I'm 99% sure that he did that. That's a Delrin tenon. Yeah, I'm almost. I had to talk to him, but I think that's a Delrin tenon. Again, the drilling is really good. Let's go ahead and show you guys. See this? Is that straight, the pipe? Let's use the straight end of the pipe cleaner here. Right at the bottom. Look at that. Can you guys see that? Right in the middle, at the bottom. And on top of that, she actually passes a pipe cleaner when assembled. Not that this is an extreme bent, but, you know, it's still a bent. Beautiful pipe. It's a big egg. I mean, you can see my hand is big, and this is a big egg. So, if we get an actual ruler here and measure it, let's see. The chamber is 3/4 of an inch. Yep, 3/4 inch chamber. Overall outside bowl height is a little over 2 inches, 2 1/8 maybe. And diameter at its narrowest part is 1 1/4. At its widest part, it is roughly, I don't know, 1 1/2, 1 5/8. So let's take a length measurement here. How long is this pipe? Just under 5 inches, maybe 5 inches, 4 3/4. Beautiful pipe. I cannot wait to smoke this pipe. Considering this was a trial and he had never made an egg, never made a bent egg, this was his first attempt, completely handmade. Stunning, you know? I mean, now here's the thing, right? Like, if he's capable of this after less than 100 pipes, you know, what's he going to do when he's up around 1,000 or 2,000 pipes, you know? I mean, this guy is going to be a great pipe maker. So I strongly recommend you guys keep an eye on BPM pipes. I think there's a lot of good stuff in store. Now, just to touch on this again, this was that yellow bowl that I had in the other video in my series on repairing the Imperial. This is an unsmoked yellow bowl. It's just been sitting on a shelf forever. I'm sure you guys saw this. This is not all yellow bowls are Brylon. I hope you guys understand that. This is a yellow bowl Brylon. Brylon came out in 1966. This has what I think to be a nylon stem. Regardless, I was talking to Bill Feuerbach about the history of the Brylon yellow bowl line, and he said that this one, specifically with this trim ring, with these stems, with this stamping saying standard and this color, was probably not until the early 70s, probably like 1970-ish. So there you go. I got a pipe that's, you know, probably 40-something years old, brand new, unsmoked. Granted, it may not be a great smoking pipe, but it's the only unsmoked pipe I ever found at a yard sale or it's a garage sale. So I'm really an antique store. I'm really excited to smoke it, you know, believe it or not. I will do my best to smoke it slowly and gently. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching and have a great day.